Welcome to this video on digital sharing links and access permissions. Today we will learn how to generate sharing links and configure access levels for viewers, commenters, and editors to keep your work safe. When generating links, it is important to choose the right access level. A viewer can only read files. A commenter can add suggestions without changing original text. An editor can make direct changes or delete files. Let's test your knowledge. Match the icons to their correct roles: viewing, commenting, or editing. How did you do? The eye icon is for viewing, the comment bubble is for commenting, and the pencil icon represents editing. Knowing these helps protect your shared files. Before we continue, let's recap our cloud storage basics. What is cloud storage, and why should we store our files online? Google Drive and similar services save files on the internet, allowing you to access and back up your work from anywhere. Storing files online also replaces fragile flash drives, ensuring better data recovery and mobility for your important projects. Consider this case. A student lost hours of work because they accidentally granted edit access to everyone. How would you feel, and how could this be prevented? Refer to this matrix to understand roles. Viewers only read. Commenters add safe feedback. Editors have full control, and the owner sets the rules. Leo, a student at Eastern Kogon Elementary School, learned this lesson the hard way. He now restricts edit access only to his core partners, while keeping other classmates as viewers. Let's check your comprehension. What error did Leo make? What were the consequences, and how did he resolve the situation? Leo's error was sharing an unrestricted editor link with everyone. The consequence was that his classmates accidentally modified and deleted parts of his project. Leo resolved the problem by correctly configuring his link permissions based on specific user roles. To wrap up, remember to always analyze who needs access to your files. Being careful with permissions reflects responsibility and respect for others' digital work. Now let's look at the KSAV alignment framework, starting with why we analyze access roles in the first place. Analyzing access roles is essential to protect your file integrity and maintain your digital privacy. Next, if you only want to receive feedback on your document, how should you configure your settings? To collect feedback safely, simply change the access level to commenter. This allows others to share their thoughts without altering your original content. What should your attitude be before you copy and share any link? Before copying links, you should verify your permission settings twice and always practice digital caution. Finally, how does this process reflect values like makatao and makabansa? Respecting others' digital work and promoting safe community environments is a clear reflection of these values in our digital actions. Now let's go through the core steps for generating links and controlling access. Step 1. Open your document and click the Share button. Step 2. Switch the general access setting by selecting anyone with the link. Step 3. Select the appropriate role for your collaborators, whether that's viewer, commenter, or editor. Step 4. Finally, click Copy Link, and then Done to finalize your access permissions. By following these simple steps, you ensure that your files remain secure while still being easy to share. Today, we're mastering online file security and sharing permissions. To fit your personal learning style, we're breaking into 3 hands-on groups based on the VAK learning pathways: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Visual group. Your mission is to design a color-coded infographic that clearly illustrates the 3 file access levels. Auditory group. Your team will script and perform a 1-minute radio broadcast explaining how to share links safely. Kinesthetic group. You'll do a live demonstration on a laptop, showing us how to generate a commenter link and project it directly to the class screen. You have 10 minutes in your groups. When we wrap up, we'll test our knowledge and answer one main question. How confident do you feel about protecting your online files now? Let's quickly break down how your work will be evaluated. You can earn up to 15 total points across 3 key criteria. Aim for exemplary in all 3 categories. Work together, double-check your settings, and keep it engaging. Quick knowledge check. Which access level allows a user to read a file without making any changes? Is it editor, owner, viewer, or commenter? The correct answer is C, viewer. Choose this level whenever you want people to read your file safely without risking accidental edits. Here's question number 2. Why would a teacher set a student's submission link to commenter instead of editor? The correct choice is B, to leave feedback without changing the original text. Set files to commenter whenever you want to guide revision without altering the primary work. Question 3. You are sending a group report to a peer who needs to write section 2. Which permission setting should you grant them? The correct answer is D, editor. Whenever a team member needs to directly add content or write a section of a document, editor access is required. Question 4. What is the primary risk of leaving a file set to anyone with the link can edit? The correct answer is B. Unauthorized users can alter or erase the file contents. Always restrict edit rights to specific email addresses, or switch shared links to viewer or commenter mode. Question 5. Which approach best demonstrates Makatao values when managing shared files online? The correct answer is B. Respecting peer permissions and altering files only when authorized. Practicing good digital citizenship means being mindful, honest, and respectful of everyone's work online. Alright class, before we wrap up today, here's your home application task to put our digital skills into practice. Once your link is ready, submit it through the assignment portal or email it directly to me. Lastly, don't forget to copy the assignment instructions into your TLE notebooks as well. Great job today, everyone. To wrap up today's lesson, let's reflect on a bigger picture. How does mastering permission settings make us responsible digital citizens of Tagbilaran City and the Philippines? Always remember, protecting digital spaces starts with simple choices. Share wisely, respect privacy. Thank you for your active participation today, everyone.